A triumph for travelers. Southwest Airlines makes its official debut here in the Twin Cities, and customers are already reaping the benefits. What passengers can expect when they book their flights.
Kidnapped at gunpoint, a Fergus Falls teenager taken by her own stepfather talks about the terrifying ordeal in an exclusive interview.
And an historic reversal. President Obama lifts a Bush administration ban, paving the way for new stem cell research.
And while we're awaiting a big storm tomorrow, a lot of fog has rolled on in and even a few flurries. We'll have a look at your forecast coming up.
The Twin Cities' newest airline is already flying high.
Just a short time ago, Governor Plenty gave Southwest Airlines its official Minnesota welcome, and travelers say it couldn't have happened soon enough. Elizabeth Reese is live at the Humphrey Terminal at Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport with more. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Benita. The party here is just wrapping up, and it was quite a festive party here. Music, streamers, balloons. Governor Plenty and members of the Metropolitan Airports Commission say this is the day they've been working towards for 18 years, and new business is exactly what Minnesota needs.
If you've never traveled with Southwest Airlines, welcome. We are so happy that you folks are here with us today.
It's day 2 of Southwest service in Minneapolis, complete with free massages, cookies, and coffee.
They're great. Everyone's been very courteous, and it's been so far a very pleasant experience.
While travelers tell us they appreciate the perks, the price is the bottom line.
I think it's great. It's saving me over $300.
I'm glad to see somebody expanding in this economy. Everyone else is going down the tubes the way it sounds.
8 round trips a day to Chicago start at $49 each way, and Southwest tells us so far their flights are filling up. And although the air carrier is being conservative in its move to Minnesota, Southwest says other destinations are a definite possibility.
In other cities in the past, we've come in with 10 or 16 flights, as the case is here. Within a year, we have 150.
To not only have them increased air service here, but to have them adding jobs here in an otherwise, terrible economy, it's a sliver of good news, and it's a chance for us to say we're continuing to move forward at the airport and in Minnesota.
And so far, we've only heard about one small hitch. Folks at Southwest tell me that a few cab drivers have been dropping passengers that are supposed to be flying on Southwest off at the Lindbergh terminal instead of here at the Humphrey terminal. But in time, we're hoping everybody will figure out where they are at. And we're live at the Humphrey terminal. I'm Elizabeth Reese, 5 Eyewitness News.
All right, nice to have a new player in town. Thank you very much for that, Elizabeth.
Southwest Airlines gets its official welcome to the Twin Cities today.
Absolutely. Governor Tim Pawlenty, along with dozens of Southwest employees, are celebrating the airline's debut in Minnesota. Elizabeth Reese is live at the Humphrey Terminal now at Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport with more on our newest airline, at least in this area. Elizabeth.
Good morning, Art. That celebration is wrapping up. We're getting back to business here at the Humphrey Terminal, but today was the culmination of a weekend of celebration here at Hubert Humphrey Terminal as passengers have been taking the first Southwest flights in and out of Minnesota. Now, Governor Pawlenty tells me the arrival of Southwest is a sliver of hope in an otherwise terrible economy. 8 round-trip flights a day to Chicago's Midway Airport are taking up 2 gates at the Humphrey Terminal, and so far, Southwest tells me those flights are nearly full. The price of a ticket can be as low as $49 each way. That's far less than the $400 round-trip tickets we saw just a few months ago. And although passengers are enjoying all the fanfare and the perks, price and competition are the bottom line.
This is something the state of Minnesota and the Airports Commission has been working on for 18 years, and to finally have this day come where we can get more flights, more competition, more affordable flights here is really good news, not just for the airport, but for the whole state of Minnesota.
Especially when it brings some competition here, too, that will obviously lower the prices.
And that traveler you just heard from told us he saved $300 by flying Southwest. He flew to Chicago and then on to San Jose today, a flight he says he might not have even taken if he couldn't get a ticket with the price this low. Live at the Humphrey Terminal, I'm Elizabeth Reese, 5 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Elizabeth.